It's Hyacinth Henderson, and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to be an extension to the conversation that we started when we were talking about feminine and masculine energy. So if you haven't watched those two videos, I will link them below so that you can catch up. I'll label them part 1 and part 2 so that you're not out of the loop, although you can watch them in any order that you choose to. I wanted to hop on here though to further explain and expound on energies. So I received some feedback from a few people. Actually, I received a lot of feedback, but one person's feedback in particular, she was asking me, well, Hyacinth, what if you're dealing with a more feminine man? And my response to her stated, it's about energy. It's not about man or woman. And so for those of you who are in same-sex relationships or marriages or situations or whatever your thing is, whatever you want to call it, you might find this helpful as well. As humans, we get caught up in the flesh. All my clients know I call it the human suit. This is nothing more than a human suit. It's just make believe. It's flesh. It's what we use so that people aren't freaked out and like, oh my gosh, you're a ghost. So you give you a human suit so that you can navigate in this incarnation on planet Earth. However, we all have masculine and feminine energies. The energies just are. Masculine energy is not only for men, and feminine energy is not only for women. So when you hear me talk about masculine energy and feminine energy, and you hear me suggest and advise things that women should do in order to submit to the masculine, it's not about submitting to a man. Don't miss that. I done messed around and read some comments on somebody who shared my post, and the comments were like, anyway, I was just like, okay, you know what? Be like Beyonce, don't read the comments. Like, don't read the comments anymore. But it also gave me the idea of doing this video so that I can further explain. So when I say feminine energy, it's not that you're submitting to a man, you're submitting to the masculine energy. Understand that. So let me give it to you in this way. Let's say that you are a woman and you are married to, or you are dating a man who has more feminine energy, and you like it. You like him. He leads with his feminine energy. It floats your boat. That is what you need in a partner. I am not here to tell you if that is right or wrong. You like that. I am not then asking you to meet his feminine energy with more feminine energy. No. The energies must balance. The energies must harmonize. That's a better word. So if you are engaging with someone, and we can also take this outside of a relationship. If you are in a meeting, or if you are having a professional relationship and you have a partner who is more, and this is a partner, this is your business partner, and you all have a multi-million-dollar business, and he has great business ideas, or your partner has great business ideas, and you've grown this business and you're wondering why you just can't get along outside of like the business part of it. Like when it comes down to the business aspect, you get it done, but there's some tension there and you would like for your relationship to be better. You have to observe what energy that person is leading with. Is it masculine energy or is it feminine energy? If that person is leading with masculine energy and you show up in your masculine energy, there's going to be a clash all day long. If that person is leading with masculine energy and you show up in your feminine energy, leading with your feminine energy, regardless of if you're male or female, then we have harmony. Vice versa. If that person is leading in their feminine energy and you do not know how to complement the feminine, you're going to have a problem. So let me share something about myself. I love a masculine man. I love when a man has the answers. I love when a man says something like, to be clear. I love when a man stands on his square. He is not swayed by the opinions of other people. I love that. A man leading with his feminine energy can check all the boxes. You can be financially independent, financially wealthy, smooth looking on the outside. If you do not lead with your masculine energy and address me and handle me, approach me and handle, I know y'all internet people may be like, handle, ooh, she want to be handled. But if you do not lead with your masculine energy, there's going to be a disconnect all the time. So there may be instances where you're like, well, I'm doing everything. I bought her this, I did this, and she's still not. And I'm just like, it's something is off. It's because the energy that person is leading with is not the energy that I need to harmonize, or that I'm seeking, or that I desire to harmonize in a relationship. So I'm not going to choose you for a long-term relationship. Do y'all understand that? Masculine energy and feminine energy are energies. If you're traditional and you are dealing with, remember in the video I said, if you're dealing with a man, not a male. If you're dealing with a man who is leading from his masculine energy, then you are going to need to, if you want to have harmony, and the way you can gauge this is check your track record. Have you been in disharmonious situations? If you've been in disharmonious situations, then you might need to say, let me pick up what you're putting down, Hyacinth. I want to have harmony, so let me lean more into my feminine. I'm not asking you to be, somebody you don't want to be if you want to have harmony. If you're in a same-sex relationship, I'm not asking you to say, well, you're a man and I'm a man and you're supposed to be acting like this. I'm asking you to observe. And this gets me, I see this is going to be a little longer than I anticipated. This takes me to the next point. People were asking, well, Hyacinth, what if, in the example you were talking to someone who's married? What if we're not married? What if we're not partnered? What if we're single? When you're single and dating, stop listening to the people on the internet that are telling you that it's piss in a dating pool and all these other silly things out there. Dating is fun. When you're single and you're dating, you're supposed to be observing. That is it. You are not supposed to be showing up angry. You're not supposed to be showing up forcing. You are not supposed to be showing up saying, do you check this box? You're supposed to be observing. How does this tie into understanding which energy your partner or the person you're observing is leading with? And if you can join that party, you need to know, if you're a very feminine woman and you meet this person and you go out and you're getting to know this person and you immediately just try to stuff them in the box of you single, I'm single, we go together, you're going to miss the opportunity to observe them. However, if you take it a step back, if you slow down and you observe and you say, wow, okay, you're single, I'm single, we're just having a good time. We're just going out right now. I'm getting to know you. You're getting to know me. You will very well be able to learn that person, observe that person, and you will be able to observe what energy they primarily lead with. We all have both. But what energy do they primarily lead with? If they're primarily leading with their masculine energy, are you primarily leading with your feminine energy? Are you prepared to rest in your feminine energy? Are you prepared to say, this is different? I like this leading in the masculine energy. It's different for me, but I like this. And because I like this, I know that I cannot meet masculine energy with masculine energy. It's going to create disharmony. So you have a choice. You have a choice to say, I'm going to show up in my feminine, and then you do the work, which is what the other videos talked about. Or you can say, he's leading with masculine energy and I'm masculine all day long. Like I'm leading with my masculine energy. I've been leading with my masculine energy, and I don't want nobody to tell me who not to lead with my masculine energy, because masculine and feminine, it's cliche and all this silliness that y'all talking about on the internet. Like, I don't want anybody to tell me that. That's your opportunity to say, well, since I observed that he is leading with his masculine energy, and I've also known that I lead with my masculine energy, and I don't want anyone to tell me not to, let that man go. Yes, he may be single. He may be fine. He may be wealthy and healthy. He may be mentally healthy, not just wealthy, but leave him alone. Because it's not your job, and it's not fair for you to say, well, you're masculine and I'm masculine and I'm gonna show you I can be masculine too. That's just not how life works. It's just not how this thing works when we talk about energy and metaphysics, okay? So think about that as you're thinking about masculine energy and feminine energy. Once you understand that they're just energies in the costumes that we're wearing right now in this incarnation, my name is Hyacinth and I am a woman, so I'm wearing a woman costume, right? But I have both. It does not mean that in every situation I am going to lead with my feminine energy. There are some times I'm going to have to lead with my masculine energy. And so as you're navigating people, as you're navigating relationships with people that you know, as you're navigating customer service, if you walk up to a cash register and you already see the vibe of the cashier, is it your job to make her buck? She's angry. Why she at work? I don't know why she. No. You see her vibe. You see the energy that she's in. If you're wise and if you're starting to learn energy, you may say, okay, she pissed off, she angry, whatever the case may be. It is not my job to make her smile. It is not my job to understand why, since I know where she's coming from and I want to get my stuff checked out and bagged and get out of this store as soon as possible. I'm going to confront her. I'm going to approach her in this way. I'm going to lead this energy. So instead of, well, hello there. You could, hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. When people have their name tag on and you call them by their name tag, oh my gosh, it lights up their world. So the next time you see somebody, whether they're angry or not, and they have a name tag and their customer service, how you doing today, Barbara? Barbara, no matter how mad she is, her energy's gonna shift a little bit. So when you understand energies, which is what my goal is to get you to understand, then you can take off the labels of man and woman. Then you can take that egoic chatter off your shoulder of, oh, these terms are overused and I'm so sick of hearing this and you got to submit and equal and this and this. It's about harmony. Okay. All right. I don't want to make this video too long. I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.